day, there was an old man who lived with his wife. They were not a human being, but they were human in turn. They lived their life like a human child. And in the same time, there were two young boys who were dishonest and greedy. One day, that old man came out from his home in search of food. At the same time, two naughty boys, they also left their home telling lies to their parents. Coincidentally, in a way, they meet each other, and the two boys asked, "Uncle, do you have anything to eat?" That uncle smiled wickedly and said, "Yes, I do have banana in my pocket. Come and take it." While they were checking out, the old man directly pushed them inside the bag and then carried them back to their home. And reaching to their home, that old man said, "Wife, Anand, see, I have a special gift for you." Excited and running off, she said, "Where is my gift, my husband?" She said, "See, I have a human for you. We have a special dinner or breakfast tomorrow." And after saying that, he carried them to the sacrificial place and tied them there, thinking that they will eat them tomorrow. But the two boys were very clever. They were wearing something like a knife in their neck, like a necklace. Throughout the night, they cut off the rope from which they were binding, and they placed a bundle of leaf, we call it 𝐼𝐴𝐴, and they ran away, and they climbed up on the tree. The very next morning, that old man, he came out from his home and he took his wife, and then they were thinking that, this morning we will have a good breakfast like that. We now see that he directly inserted his spear inside there, and he asked, "Anand, is it blood coming out?" And Anand said, "No, Abu, it's not coming." And again he asked them, and again he asked, "Anand, is it coming out?" He said, "No, Abu, not coming out." Suspicious, he looked there and saw a piece of bundle. He was very furious and said, "What is this?" And he ran after the two boys, and he saw the two boys climbing out of the trees and said, "Hey, get down, otherwise I will cut off this tree." The two boys were very furious and said, "What to do now?" They looked around and see two monkeys were playing nearby them and said, "Monkey, I dare you to shake the trees." At that time, the two monkeys always said and they shake the trees. While it was shaking, the trees fell one another after. The trees fell down and making a breast, and taking opportunity of that, the two boys ran from there and they cut the bridge loose. Seeing this, an old man was angry and said, "Let me follow them." And while he was following, the bridge broke and she fell there and died. While seeing this, the two boys came there and cut off some of their body parts and cut it into pieces and said, "Let some become flies, let some become mosquitoes, and let some become bleach." This is the story. Having said this, just like that old men and women who drank human blood, the flies, the mosquito, and the leech, they are still drinking the blood of human and living their life. This is the belief of Adi, how we believe the existence and origin of the birds, flies, and mosquitoes. This story tells us that do not be greedy, do not tell a lie to your parents, because danger often comes when we lie to our parents. Thank you.